TV. We love diggers. Hey kids, let's dig a little. Oh, what's that? Wow, a mystery box. Exciting! Let's open it together.
Yay!
Okay, let's go. Wow, a tree. Do you know where you can find a lot of trees? Exactly, in the forest. Well done. Are you ready for a journey into the world of forestry work? Wow, the forest is so huge. Today, we will get to know many new types of heavy machinery. Yay, let's go! Many trees are planted until they are big enough to harvest so that you can get their wood. They are processed by lumberjacks who bring down the trees with their chainsaws and axes. Oh, what's that funny machine going up the hill? It is called a harvester. Exciting! He places the saw at the very bottom of the trunk and cuts it off. Then the trunk is pulled through the harvester head to remove all the branches. It holds the tree trunks with ease and saws them into pieces. Wow, the trees look so tiny from above. Even the harvester seems to be small now. Without the branches, the tree trunk is cut into even smaller pieces so that they can be transported more easily. The harvester head saws down thick trees in a matter of seconds. Wow, his strength is incredible. Pull it through the harvester head, saw it, and release and stack the wood properly. Very good. This looks very messy. It needs to be tidied up. Even this little tractor can pull a whole tree through the forest. Do you see what the harvester has wrapped around the wheels? What could it be? They are metal chains. They're wrapped around the wheels so that the harvester can easily drive on forest soil and it doesn't get stuck. Wow, that really was a lot of wood harvesters. Let's take another look at them together. Can you guess the colors? What color is this harvester? Correct, it is yellow. And this one? Exactly, it is red. And this wood harvester is green. Well done. Now all the tree trunks are scattered all over the forest, so many that it seems almost impossible to count them. Have you ever seen so many tree trunks stacked as neatly as here? After the harvester has sawn off all the tree trunks, they have to be put in a pile somehow. That's exactly what the timber crane does. He collects all the tree trunks. First, the timber loading crane collects all the logs scattered in the forest and then stacks them all close to a forest path. A so-called log grab is used to be able to grip the tree trunks properly. Here you can see the wood grab up close. Unbelievable, so many tree trunks at once. After the timber loading crane has stacked all the logs tidily, they are ready to be picked up by the next machine. That's a log trailer. Carefully, the log trailer picks up each tree trunk one by one. It collects as many logs as it can fit until it is full without one falling off. There are even 2 tow tractors working here. Together they collect all the tree trunks. It's much quicker to do it together than alone. The 2-log trailer picked up almost all the tree trunks. Once the trailers are fully loaded, the logs are transferred to trucks. They drive off and bring the wood to all kinds of places around the world. Sometimes the wood is even moved onto a boat to reach its destination on the waterways, the rivers, and the seas. There are many different end stations to which the wood can be brought. Most often, however, the logs are taken to a sawmill. Sawmills are really gigantic. And again, the logs are moved. This time they are stacked on the sawmill grounds. There they are now, waiting to be processed further. That's really a lot of tree trunks at once. Some tree trunks are chopped up and processed into sawdust. That looks like a lot of fun. The tree trunks are pulled through the shredder and come out as very small pieces. Here they are crushed and then spread out on the ground using a conveyor belt. This excavator loads a truck with quite a lot of sawdust. Wow, so many tree trunks are shredded at once. But of course, a sawmill does not only produce sawdust. Most logs are cut into boards and beams in different steps. The first step is to gradually remove the bark from the trunk. Unbelievable! This sawing machine is really big. The aim is to shape the board until it is straight and rectangular. After the boards have been sawn to size, they are first loaded and taken to another sawing machine, which saws the boards much more precisely into shape. Do you see how the wood looks more and more like a finished board? The machine cuts identical-looking boards from the wood very precisely. And finally, the board is sanded to make every surface smooth and every edge as straight as possible. After the boards and beams have been processed, they are stacked into a truck by a forklift. Now the fully loaded trucks take the boards and beams wherever they are needed. Like this construction site, for example. The heavy wood is held by a crane and slowly brought to the right place to be attached. The wood is carefully handed over to the construction workers. Do you know what could be built on this construction site? Exactly, this will be a house. Houses can be built from different materials such as stone or concrete. But in our case, the basic foundation of the house is made of wood. When it's finished, this house will have many rooms. Here you can already see what the finished house will look like. Wow, that really was a long way from the forest to the construction site. Let's take another look together at what we have experienced today. First, we got to know the harvesters. They are responsible for sawing the harvest-ready trees into shape. Then the timber loading crane comes and places all the logs tidily in a pile. Now, the log trailer arrives and lifts all the tree trunks one by one onto its carrier with a log grab. Fully loaded, the trucks drive the timber to a sawmill. There, it is sometimes shredded but mainly processed into boards. The boards are delivered to a construction site, and finally, a house is built from them. Wow, that was a really exciting adventure. Now we have arrived at the end of the video. But that is no reason to be sad, because lots of fun digger adventures await you in our playlists. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe to Diggers TV. See you next time. Goodbye.